Faver here. This week I want to talk about dish soap. You know, dish soap has been something that's been used in the animal industry for years for multiple different reasons. We use it when the animals get into oil slicks. We use it a lot of times when animals are greasy or oily. But the reality is that's not something we should be using. Number one, the companies out there, if you read their own material, said it should not be used on pets. You know, even in the ducks and geese out there, you have to realize if we remove all the oil from their feathers, when we're degreasing from an oil slick, let's just say, and we remove all the oils, they can't fly, they can't float, they can't control their temperature. All those things are negative. Well, when you do that in pets, the same thing happens. If we take away that oil layer, then a lot of times we compromise the skin. And what's going to happen, it's going to dry out. And when it dries out, it starts itching. When it starts itching, then we run to the veterinarian. And unfortunately, there are 3 rule outs for an itchy dog are environmental allergies, seasonal allergies, and parasites. They don't even consider dry skin. So now they take them through a pathway where they're going to put them on anti-inflammatories, antibiotics, and a lot of times put them on something like a chlorhexidine shampoo, which is a very drying shampoo in itself. So we start into this vicious cycle. So understand that dish soap doesn't really have a place when it comes to grooming our animals. Now there's a lot of recipes out there, like for the skunk treatment, where we're trying to remove those oils. And what we fail to remember is it's good for the short term, but it's not good for the long term. So maybe we get rid of that skunk smell. You know, we're using baking soda, we're doing hydrogen peroxide. There's a bunch of stuff in there that really, none of it's conducive to good, healthy skin. But we use that, and like I say, maybe we gained good success in killing the odor, but now we've left that skin in a very compromised situation. So in order to do good grooming, there's 2 things we need to do. We need to accomplish the task of cleaning, but we got to restore it to health. So if you're using something that strips all the oils, that means we have to do 2 or 3 times as much to get it back. And unfortunately, I say Yves Saint Bernard's got some of the best conditioners out there, but they just can't make up for taking that much off. So I encourage you to put your dish soap on the back burner. The scary part is it's probably still the #1 shampoo used in grooming salons, but we need to put that on the back burner and use different techniques. Our close open close, a condition shampoo conditioner still works wonderful. You know, if you get something like an oil slick, we just have to use more oils, something that's going to go ahead and cut that motor oil, and we can get to the same place on that. So if you have questions or need help with something along that line, please feel free to reach out to us. I've got great consultants that can talk to you and give you direction on that. So hope that helps. Thanks a lot.